starting here at whatever it is, Spruce and Broad, because this is part of the parade route, and the art house is over there, and I started at the Kimmel Center right here. Here's a bunch of barricades for the parade, and they're going to be traveling northbound, so I'm guessing they will be mostly actually in the northbound lane, and they will have like crowds or barricades up into here. That's my guess. They're going to go all the way up to City Hall. They're going to go west around City Hall, do a zigzag, then go in front of Love Park, down 16th, and then up in Franklin Parkway. So it does make for a good show, though. Well,
Yeah,
always shows
I'm into
up
it.
this way. So, anyway, from the photos of the parade from 2018 in February, it looks like there are tons of crowds over here, confetti. I'm guessing the buses go up the north side. I only started back by Spruce. The parade route starts all the way back by Pattison. That's a long haul. So that starts at 11. By the time they get up here, I'm guessing it's closer to 12, 12:30. They said 12:30, 1:30, kind of around City Hall. And then by 2 o'clock, they're supposed to be at the Art Museum for the ring ceremony. I'm guessing, I think it'll be a little bit earlier, like 12, 1 o'clock. Because it's a stretch to get from Love Park up to the Art Museum. So anyway, they already have barricades here at the Academy House Theater. Yellow and white barricades to prevent people from trying to smush up, I guess, against the theater doors. Here's Locust Street. That's supposed to look like Walker. I was kind of curious where all the jumbotrons are. I know there's one on the north side of City Hall, and I was gonna walk further south. Like there's probably one at Washington Avenue, but it's just such a far walk, so I didn't want to do that today. So north side, I'm guessing Love Park. There's one at Logan's Circle or Square, so we'll see. But along this stretch, no jumbotron. Probably, yeah, I'm kind of curious how well you can see it. People probably rent out hotel rooms just to get a bird's eye view of everything, no pun intended. So this is interesting, all this barricaded here at the Bellevue. We'll go up here just for the, wait, joke's on the end there. Do this really quick, yeah. Should be interesting tomorrow. There's some confetti already on the ground, like little bits and pieces of green and gold. They said there's 400 pounds of confetti that will be, set off tomorrow, in addition to like 40 bars or so participating in free wings. Kavanaugh's is one of them. Tomorrow, courtesy of Stella Artois. 30 school buses that will carry special guests up, and then I forget how many large, like, specialty double-decker buses where they stand on top, the players and everything. So far, this is just late afternoon on Thursday, just before early evening. Call Top Dog, 26, Coming up here, they have 9/11. We saw 9/11 earlier by the Westin on 17th Street. They are 205 393. So, and I remember that just because it's 393 is like 333 and then 3, because 3 times 3 is 9. So here they are by the Union League. So this is always like a hot spot, or you know, grandstand area when they have the Mummers Parade or anything similar. Like they would have cups that set up here for any marathon or the Broad Street Run. And the Broad Street Run is a 10-mile run. So you figure they said the whole route is 5 miles, so it must be like close to 3 to get to City Hall, and then like, well, I would almost say 3.5 to get to City Hall from Pattison. I feel like it's longer than that, but and then from City Hall up to Art Museum is probably about a mile, a little over a mile maybe. It's hard to gauge, you know, I'm kind of rusty on my guesstimates, but from Pattison up to here can seem like forever. Like that is a long, long way. It looks like Nicolas Cage. There was a Nicolas Cage lookalike who just went by on the left. I almost said Christian Slater because sometimes the time period is similar, but Nicolas Cage, right? So, yes, yeah, go Eagles. So, Enterprise or Enterprise. So some people read it that way. That came up for me when I was in Florida. I was like, Enterprise, you know, even though it's with an S, but the British spell a lot of S's instead of Z's, and in words where we would use a Z, the British use an S, like organize. It would be an S in England, I guess, and a Z here. That's why sometimes you see like an alternate spelling. You're like, why did they spell it organize in this news story? Probably someone British who's used to the British way actually wrote the story. So I suppose we got, I guess these people. All right. Wow, look at this Mini Coupe. Hey, wow. You can't, yeah, it's, I was thinking China when I always think of a Chinese like sock or monkey sock or whatever, but with these colors because it's red and blue. But that's a nice Sportster of is it a Clubman, Countryman? It's a Clubman. Man, sorry, it's got 55, so we already know something's up there. They got a trumpet player in the City Hall there on the south end, like just inside the archway there. I had a hard time thinking of an archway. I was like, what do you call that? Not a vestibule, not a thing. And it's out there in the universe for the taking if you try hard enough. So you have to ask for it, try for it, look words up about 50 million times in the thesaurus and dictionary. So I'm going to do the parade route. I'm wondering if they'll let us, will they let us walk by? Okay. So it's gone, yeah, it's gone this way by Starbucks and then zigzagging over.